Alright everyone, so I have a lot of stuff to talk about before I start Act 5, so just look at the timestamps if you want to skip that part. So first, change my helmet and skill gems. So basically, if I look at this helmet that I have, 221 armor, this one is 304, gives me intelligence and strength, which is good. A little bit more life. This one's 66, this one's 78, and lightning resist. And I have an open prefix. So let's put something on it. I would say increased armor will be good. Yep. So a lot of armor. And since it gives me a lot of armor, what I'm going to do is add quality to it. And adding quality will add armor. So improves the quality of an armor. Armor scrap. Use, not use. Yeah, use. And repeat apply until I get to 20. There we go. So very nice boost. And vitality goes there. Actually, I remove vitality. I'm not using it anymore. Gonna keep that. Level 24. Okay. Uh, okay, talk about why Vaal Absolution was not working. So I did some little bit of research before I doing this gameplay. So basically the problem I had is that my Vaal Absolution part, so a Vaal version of a gem has two things. It has the normal version and the Vaal version. So to be able to use the Vaal version of that gem, I need to use the normal Absolution version of the gem from this gem. So the thing I did, the mistake I did, is that I had the normal Absolution, which is right here, which I was using. So this was the one that was summoning my minions. And because it was not this gem that was summoning my minions, I could not do the Vaal version. So now I'm going to replace. And I still need to do two things. I need to assign both versions of the gem. So this will be the normal version of Absolution. Why do I have to shield charge? Okay, let's do that first. So Absolution. And here, Vaal Absolution. So I should be good. All right, now I have two shield charged. So this one here. I added zealotry, by the way. That's the build guide tells me to do that. And yeah, I'm gonna remove this. This was a mistake. I don't need that. I just need it once. Okay, perfect. I just want to talk about stats and tiers. So on controller, to get the whole information regarding the stats, I have to do L3. So if you look at the first one, prefix is a tier 3. So the lower tier, the better. Second is tier 5, tier 7, tier 2. So very good tiers on these boots. And it's because of the numbers of, well, the tier numbers. That's how they calculate the item level of the piece of equipment. Talk about respec a little bit since I did not explain how to use the scour gem. So at one point I was talking about this here, that this grants a passive skill respawn point. So how to use this? If I go into my passives, it says 6 respawn points left. So I can respect 6 points. If I take 1 gem and use it, now I have 7 points left. So let's say it would say 0 respawn points left to have them. I just need to use those. So in my opinion, it wasn't clear when I talked about this. I'm not using the build correctly. I need to stop spamming Absolution. I need to use it to summon my minions. And if I want my minions to prioritize the pack, I'm targeting. Okay, I guess I'm missing some words here. So basically, I'm not doing the damage. I'm still doing a little bit of damage. But this here, it's really to summon my minions. And sometimes if I want to tell my minions prioritize this pack because they are in a pack over here and I want them to prioritize a pack over there, I would need to use Absolution on the new pack. It doesn't mean, as I understand, it doesn't mean that 100% it will change. It will just prioritize it. So it's really a minion build. Even though I was talking about hybrid all the time. But at the same time, my Absolution still does a little bit of damage. But you will see that when I use it, it doesn't kill white mobs one shot. So, talk about grinding a zone if you like DPS, farm preferably in open space. So basically when you play, if you're not killing white mobs one shot, blue mobs 2 to 3 shots maximum, most of the time, and yellow mobs pretty quickly most of the time, you're behind. So what you do is, it's okay to farm a map until you get more levels, which will give you more passive points. And you will probably find some new gear, so you will have more DPS, more defense, and stuff like that. So you just farm until everything is fine. You're not dying all the time, and you're killing as fast as what you're supposed to, like I talked about. What I suggest is when you find an open space zone, it's just, I think, easier than to farm a zone where there's a lot of walls. It's not necessary, but I think it's just easier if you find an open space zone. You should farm this one for a couple of levels until you're comfortable enough. What next? Okay, Sentinel of Radiance has a distance check. A finite distance from me, he will teleport to me. So I thought at one point that when I did my what's that called again? Flame dash. I thought that when I do flame dash, it would teleport to me. Sometimes it did, sometimes it did not. And basically what happens is that he walks very slow. And when I will be at a certain distance, he will teleport to me. So it's not, he did not teleport to me because I did flame dash. He teleported to me because when I did the flame dash, I was at a distance far enough that he would teleport to me. So I just wanted to clear that out. So this is definitely a minion build, but the thing I like is that I don't have to constantly summon my minions, which is something I hate from minion builds, when you often have to resummon them. And I still do a little bit of damage myself. So since minions do pretty much all the work, a lot more safer than other kinds of builds. All right, so what next? I don't need that anymore, but I still keep it because there's 2% quality on it. Spell Echo. I need to put this somewhere. I think it's with Absolution. Yeah. Okay. So basically, at this level, um, the build guide says to remove added fire and put spell echo. What? So spell support skills repeat an additional time. This is very nice. And 41% more, not increased, more cast speed. This will be, I think, a major bump. Now, it's a blue gem, and I have an open red socket. So I need to change the colors. So I have to remove the skills first. Let me just put this here. So Vaal Absolution with added lightning and this here. So because actually this is a strength requirement, so red gear, it's going to be a little hard to get the last one as blue. So this is what I'm going to do. Sorry. I'm just checking how much I have. Okay, I have number of sockets. I have 181. Okay, I have a couple. This is a little trick. So I already have one red, and if I go from top left and I follow the square, so I have one blue, it's one red, after that a blue, after that a blue, bottom right, and the last one is red. So I need the last one to be blue. So what I'm going to do is go to number of sockets and put it back to 3 sockets. After that, put it back to 4. Nope. Actually, I did not do the right thing. It's the link. It's this one here. So 3 sockets. Now go back to 4. It's red. Go back to 3. Do this until I have a blue. Jesus. Of course. Of course. Now I have no more. All right. This was a mistake. I just got really unlucky. So let me do something else. First, let me go to the vendor and buy some jeweler's orb. Do you have some? Nope. Maybe you? Nope. And not you. Let's go to Act 2. Right here. I'm pretty sure there's a vendor that does that. That gives, that sells the right thing. Okay. Here. 2 orbs of alteration. So I'm going to buy a stack because I know I have a lot of orb of alterations. So buy stack 3 times. All right. So let's put this. So now I have 69. Okay. Now let's go a different way. Let me do that. Oh, okay. Just a little bit of black here. So how much chrome I have? 215. Perfect. So what I'm going to do, actually, you know what? Let me check if I already have something. Energy shield. No. This one could be good. Cold. less armor though. What do you do as resistances? Oh, cold actually, but 28 lightning. Yeah, I don't have any. Okay, let's try something else. So here, I'm gonna tell to do 4 sockets. And from here, 2 blues. At least 2 blues. Oh, 25. Nope, that's not gonna happen. So basically I know that it's gonna take me too much currency to get 3 blues on this one. So option 3, gamble. Just gonna do some space. Actually put that there. Faustus, give me something good. So gamble, and I want to gamble some armor and energy shield. So it's red and blue. Armor invasion, armor and energy shield. So let's buy a couple. Just checking. Nope. Nope. So this one is already 3 blue, 1 red. Okay, armor, some energy shield, good regen, good fire and coal. The problem I have with this, no life. And this one gives me 72 life. But I have an open prefix, meaning I can do some benchcraft and add some life. So actually, I just resolved my problem. What do you do? Nothing good. This gives a lot of life, but no res. But I have an open suffix, so let me think about this. Okay. So you give me cold and lightning. You give me fire and cold. And I have a lot of lightning resistances, so even though, let's say, okay, plus 28% to lightning resistances, so let's put it to 30. The math is going to be easier. So I'm going to have 91 plus 2, 93, still very good. So not having lightning resistances on here is okay. And the other one is cold. Same thing for cold. And I could add cold and lightning resistances because I have an open suffix. 246 armor, 281, 52 shield, 59. You know what? I like the regeneration here. So let's take this one. I'm actually going to keep this one just in case. So 43. Actually, I should have done that from the start. I have 93,000 gold. I should have started with this. So we said life, what level? I'm 46. So I cannot use level 60, but I can use level, what am I? Okay, 46. So just a little bit of life. Too bad. But still, let's do that. So you will see that if you look at my stats, life, 1,852, 1,782. So a lot less life. But at the end of Act 5, my goal is to have 300 per. So 1,500, so I'm still way over, even though I didn't start Act 5 yet, so I'm still very good. And let's do the quality again. So I wasted quality on this one. It was a mistake. But I don't care because I have a lot of armor scrap. So repeat until I get to 20. And actually, this one doesn't give me shield. This one does. So the effective HP would be 28 plus 71. So in reality, 99 effective HP. And this one's 72. All right. So if I look at my effective HP, 1782 plus 106, so let's say 1,888, which is very nice. Effective HP. Now I can put my stuff. So you go there. You go there. I'm just gonna put this 35. So the kind of mistakes that I did, it's gonna happen to you. The more you play, the less mistakes you're gonna do. Added fire level. Let's keep that in case. Vitality. I'll just leave it there just in case. So the build says Absolution, Spell Echo, added lightning, and physical to lightning. All right. Let's start Act 5. I just want to see my mana regen because I have a lot of reserved mana, so I don't have a lot of mana left to do my skills. Let's see how that goes. Yeah. So you see now my Absolution repeats once. And the second time it does the skill, it doesn't use mana. It uses mana only once, even though it repeats once. And my mana regen is very good. So that means I have clarity somewhere right here. I can put a lock on it because my mana regen is okay. And I don't want it to reserve more mana the more levels it gets. So the reservation is 154 mana. I'm gonna log it because I'm good. I don't need more mana regen. Okay. Go to control blocks. Control blocks. Pick up the My Master down left. Kill the guy. Top right. Take the Eyes of Zeal and go to Ariath Square. Actually, Act 5 and 10 are my favorite acts, by the way. They're the fastest ones because they don't have a lot of steps, a lot of stuff, a lot of quests. So, of course, 2 stone. I'm just going to look at my resistances. So I need a lot of lightning. And let's say the other one, lowest is fire. So fire and lightning. So reward, let's go to fire and lightning. This one here. Identify, check it. Okay. Fire and lightning with cold. Fire and lightning, no cold. Cold and lightning. And fire. It's too bad because of the 57 life. Let me compare. So I'm looking at my resistances. Equip. Yeah, so a A lot better life. Evasion, I don't care. And 116, 125, 116, 125, and 93. Okay, so my cold is going to be 111. A little bit more fire. Yeah, definitely. Level 20. And 2 passive points, which he goes here. Oh, increases and reductions to minion damage also affect you. So I know that I have a lot of points that gives damage, increased damage to my minions. So now, because I'm taking this point and apply, now all those damage that I have pretty much a lot of places, they also affect me. So that means my Absolution skill is going to be better. Let's remove the exclamation point. Okay, so is that a guy or a guy? So he's the one in this act that does the respec and the gamble. So it's not always the same person. All right, control blocks. It's going to take me a minute or two to. It's been 2 days since I've played the game, so. So this is already there. My buffs are there. Oh, when you see big circles that appear on the ground, get out of there. Up. Because of the shrine, which probably gives me, gives me fire, cold, and lightning instances. Now I have two buffs. And I'm gonna go a lot faster. So that's the first part over there. Something is wrong with my item filter, so I'm just going to put it back, and normally this resolves the issues. Yep. So that's the first part. We'll kill the guy. Just have to go to the end. Mini boss here. There we go. And get out of there. That square, tag waypoint, open Templar Courts, entrance, top right, and go to Templar Courts. doing a little bit of damage with my shield charge. Just gonna get out of there. Oh, there's a beast. Do I need experience? I'm 46. This is 42. I should have done it. Do I do it? Fuck it. Why I'm not going to do it? Because there's one of my favorite maps, zone, to farm is in Act 5. So I'm gonna do this there. Because I definitely need more levels. I mean 46. I'm 46, the level of the zone is 42. It's just 4 levels over, and for hardcore it's not a lot. Tag waypoint, go to Chamber of Innocence. This is the grinding part. Okay, so I'll probably put some a timestamp here because I'm going to do this map a couple of times. I'm 47, this is 43. So, yep. So basically here, go back to my leveling guide. Chamber of Innocence, tag waypoint, go to Sanctum of Innocence, go leftmost, then right. Yeah, I'm not sure about the right, but it's leftmost is what I do. Let me put my point. Increase damage. So I'm just following the edge of the map. Normally I would go here and do the boss. I'm not going to do it now. Just going to farm a little bit over here and redo the map. Yep, that's it. So this map gives a lot of XP. Definitely this. Identify. Chrome, 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 chrome. Alright. Inventory management. Actually, this here is very nice. Okay, I'm pretty sure now I have a corrupt... Oh, I already have the corrupted blood one. Okay, that's good. And I don't need that anymore. Let me go see... Did I miss it? Okay, there they are. So this is a level 33. 27. Okay, actually it's the best flask. I definitely gonna craft something on it. Is it already... Yeah, it's already blue. So that means reforges with new random modifiers. Actually, wait. The 25 maximum charges is very nice because I almost have 3 charges. An increased block and stun recovery is meh. You know, I'm pretty sure I can get something better. Let's try something better. Nope. This one is very good. Increased movement speed. Now I have only a suffix, that means I have an open prefix. And I'm going to use this. Augments a magic item with a new random modifier. So I have 1 spot left, so I'm going to use it. Gain 1 charge when you are hit by an enemy. Sure. But the movement speed is going to be very good. And I'm going to gamble something on this here. So I'm going to try to automate this flask because since I'm going to put it on my D-pad up, it's something that I don't want to use. And this adds an enchantment to a utility flask that would cause it certain conditions are met, replaces blah blah blah. So you will see that it will put a condition which will automate the flask. Give me something good. I only have 1. Come on, give me something good. Oh, actually, this is not bad. So every time I'm going to hit a rare or unique enemy, if not already in effect, it's going to automatically take a charge. So I never need to manage it. So as of right now, I am no longer using at all my D-pad. I'm using this with L1. I'm using this with R1, and this is automated. So I have resolved my D-pad issue. Very nice. This is something that I'm always eager to get because I really hate to use my D-pad. All right, let's go see the points. Where do you go from here? So all this is done. All this is done. So next level of tree. Okay, a lot of stuff here. So basically, let's start by going up here, and after that he goes there. Crit chance. I don't think I'm going to invest in crit chance right now. I'm going to wait a little bit. So pretty much he goes up here. And actually he goes also down. Let me take a minute to check. This could be good. This could be very good. Actually, I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna go here first. So here for strength, here for dex. And after that, he's going over here. So some chaos resist, increase damage, chaos resist, same, and finally this one. So minions have 8% chance to deal double damage. This is huge. So I'm definitely gonna go here first. Let's do this a couple more times. 48. Reset the zone. So basically, what's going to happen after I'm going to finish this instance, I'm going to be at one level, and I'm going to check after this where my XP gauge is going to be. So in the middle. I should be about that. Let's see. So I'm in the middle in my XP. Sacred Life Flask, what do you do? 16 more maximum charges. Okay, this is 1,000 over 2.4 seconds. This is 1,200 over 3 seconds. 4 charges. 3 charges, definitely. I like to have more charges. And there's a lot of packs in this map, so it's one of the reasons XP is good. And since you always go, you know, at the edge, the path is like very easy to follow. So that is why this is my preferred map to do some grinding. Let's go put these right here. And at the end of Act 5, you do the Kitava fight, and after that he will remove 30% of fire, cold, and resist. So that means I need to be capped plus 30%, so 75 plus 30, 105. I'm already at over 105 in fire and coal. I will just need a little bit of lightning damage. Not damage, but resist. I'm letting my minions do their work. I'm just helping them a little bit. Oh, Chaos Orb. Another one. Give me just a couple of seconds. 1 minute. I'll be back in 1 minute. Okay, I'll probably just edit my video to remove that little part. So you see that I got 1 level and almost to half on my XP bar, so that means probably if I do it 2 times I will get another 2 levels. So let's do this. 49. Yeah, just another 2 times. Gonna keep that. You can put quality on flasks also. You see here that this one already has 7% quality, meaning I recover a little bit more life because of that. But it's 10 out of 25, so only 2.5 charges. I want at least 3 charges on my flask, so I don't care about it. This is for Chrome. Just by the way, if you were wondering, you know, I clicked on something here. There was a chest that gives me, I don't remember what it does, but this is the delve mechanic, and I will not do it. In reality, I clicked on it because I really didn't have to. I just clicked on it, and I think there's like 4 in the maps when this appears. Not disappears, but this appears. And I think it gives you a card when you click on all of them, if I remember well. So there's another one here. So that's 2. There's 3. There's another one somewhere. Scepter. I'm using scepters, so that's why I picked it up. Those for Chromes. What do you do? Actually, the new league mechanic, if I remember well, starting at Act 5 or 6, I think it's 5, you have a chance that it will say it will give you a 5-link body armor. So that's why I'm going to always check them from now on. You know what? Let's do the 50% increase experience, which, because it's this map, I'm going to do it. So I'm almost at 50. Let's see how much experience it's going to give me. The cash. 2-stone ring. But it's only 13%. I want at least 15 or 16, which is the best. Oh, skeletal shrines. Oh, this is going to be amazing because I'm going to have more. I'm going to have some skeletons. You see, now I have skeletons when I kill stuff. And I'm a minion build, so I mean, I'm sorry for the mobs. Well, it still gave me a little bit of XP, that's good. Let's finish this. I'm missing one. The card thing there. Forget it. The Nico thing. Have one missing. I don't care. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm in 55 minutes. I need to stop the recording. I'll stop the recording. I'll just do this once again, maybe two. I'll see. And I'll start the recording right after. So see you soon. All right. So there's probably going to be a timestamp here because a lot of stuff to talk about before I continue on the second part of Act 5. If you like explanations, you are in for a treat because there's a lot of stuff that's going on now. So I did a little bit of grinding in Chamber of Innocence before recording just to get a little bit more level and be a little bit more over leveled. I have put Vaal Absolution also on my X, so it's at 2 places right now. Just to see when it's ready. I still leave it in R2 also, because if you remember, X by default does any action. So if there's something to open, it will open. If I have there's a door or a chest or anything, it's not going to use it. So if I want to make sure that I can use it, that's why I'm leaving it also on R2. Else I would need to go somewhere where there's nothing around and use the skill. I'm not sure I'm going to say it that, leave it like that. I'm going to explain to you why. Sometimes what happens when I do this is that I want to do an action and there's no action around, and it's going to use the Vaal portion of the skill. So if I do this often, which is a mistake, I'm going to remove it from there. Just a quick note on the Vaal version. If you look Absolution in the bottom, so causes one of your existing sentinels of the Absolution to ascend, becoming more powerful, gaining new spells, and overriding its duration while maintaining its other bonuses, including from support gems. If you cannot have more Ascendant Sentinels of Absolution, an existing one will be refreshed instantly. So it's going to give me a Sentinel of Absolution. Limit, blah, blah, blah. And look at this. Ascended Sentinels deal 300% more damage. This is freaking crazy. And Ascended Sentinels take 70% less damage. All right. Also, get Stone Golem. I looked at the build guide. Get Stone Golem with Feeding Frenzy, which is this with that. So it needs to be connected. So I need to do this. I'm gonna do it just a little bit later. Gamble for a better one for minion stuff. Actually, let me change my flask. So this one recovers only for 90 life. I have it because of the Corrupted Blood. Do I have a Corrupted Blood here? No. So this one has 5 charges, 5.4 charges, and grants immunity to poison. So this is going to be my second flask. I'm going to try to get Corrupted Blood on this one. So since I have a lot of those, let's spam. There we go. So 107 more recovery if used on low life, which is good. But the what I need is the immunity to Corrupted Blood. So this is now my first flask. This is now my second. So now I recover 1,990. 3 charges on this one. 5.4 charges on this one. Put this in stash. Gloves. I totally forgot about those gloves. Now look at this. Requires level 51. I'm 52. So you would think, well, very nice. But this is what I did not see. The item level is 11. Crap. I totally forgot about those. So that is why I'm going to take that, which is the item level 40. I'm going to try to craft something good on it. So let's see what I can get. Actually, I took this essence, which will guarantee 15 to 30 maximum life. So let's gamble this. All right. Int, energy shield, life. Do I have an open suffix? Yes. So I will put some resistances on this. So I'm practically missing nothing because this gives me practically nothing. So I need some more lightning because I need to be at 105 for the Katava fight. So let's put some lightning res. So I'm not going to use 3 chaos orbs. I don't need that much. 21 to 28 is going to be plenty enough. So I'm just going to take, it's just going to cost 1 alk. That's what I'm going to do. So 21 to 28. 28, got lucky. Now I'm not going to qual it. I'm not going to put some quality on it. Why? Because it only gives me 64 armor and 21 energy shield. So if I put some quality on it, it's not going to improve much. So I'm not going to waste my currency on it. Boom. There we go. Now my resistance is, I'm over 105 on each fire, cold, and lightning. So I'm good for the Katava fight. So let's actually requires level 8. Let me put this there. Whoops. 2, 4, 15. There we go. Let me change the shield. And I can craft something on the shield. So I have 2 suffix, 2 prefix. So I can put 1 prefix or 1 suffix. So what do you do? A lot of life and fire resist. Okay life. A lot of regen. And 30 fire. This one is 23. So an upgrade. Let me see what I can put on this. And a lot more armor, by the way. This one gives me 192 with 20% quality. This one gives me 321 armor without the quality. So what should I put here? Of course, 1 to 150 armor or 41 to 50% increase. I guess pretty much the same. Cast speed, maybe. No, I prefer armor. Well, let's put some armor. So actually, if we do the math, 50%, and I have the maximum. So if I get 50% increased armor, it's 50% more than 321, so a little bit more than 150. So that is why I'm not going to take this one. I'm going to take this one. So now it's 469 armor, and I'm going to qual it. So 20%. Now the armor is 562. Amazing. So let's put that there. Now I need 1 blue and 1 red. So let's change the colors. There we go. 1 blue, 1 red. This goes here. Okay, now I need to put flame dash somewhere. So I need at least 1 blue, 1 red. This is strength and int, so blue and red. Actually, I don't need to do this. I can already put summon stone golem with feeding frenzy. So since the connection are all 4, the blue, this here doesn't need to be right here. It just needs to be anywhere because they're all connected. So this is done. So I'm gonna assign my stone golem. Oh, it's already assigned at the right place. So my stone golem. And if you look at that, feeding frenzy. Minions from supported skills. So this here, stone golem, it's a minion. Have 25% chance to grant feeding frenzy to you on hit. So every time it hits, I have 25% chance, 1 out of 4, to have feeding frenzy. Let me tell you from the Path of Exile wiki what feeding frenzy does. Feeding frenzy grants 10% more minion damage, and if you remember, well, everything that's related to minion damage, speed and cast speed and stuff like that also applies to me. 10% increase minion movement speed, so I'm gonna have 10% more movement speed, and 10% cast speed. So I'm pretty much going to have this buff often, very often. All right. So I still need to put Flame Dash somewhere. Of course, I'm going to change the sockets on this one, socket colors. And since I have 4 sockets, it's not going to take long before I get it. Took only 2. So there you go. So I changed the gloves, changed the shield, put some skill points. Chaos resist, minion deals more damage. Same here. More chaos resist, and minions have 8% chance to deal double damage. Huge. Okay, now the last thing I want to do. If we look at this scepter, it's an item level 25, so very low. And the build guide says to try to get something that gives minion damage. So I'm going to gamble. I have 97,000 gold, and each gamble costs 1,250. Is it a... No, it's a wand, actually. It's not a scepter. It's a wand. So let's get a couple of those. Nope. This one I need 200 int. I'm pretty sure I'm very far from that. 169 int.
What are we shipping today?
So increase lightning, adds lightning, projectile speed. I don't care. I don't care. Cast speed is good, but the rest is crap. Crap. I'm gonna keep this one because of the +1 level of all lightning spell skill gems. That is actually what I need. The base minion deals 21% increased damage. The build guide says to use a wand that has some minion increase damage. So I'm going to keep that. I'm going to take care of the end problem after. This one is 21. This one is 24. And 34% spell damage. Mana regen, sure. And minions have 48% increased critical strike with an open prefix and suffix. So that's probably the one I'm going to use. Okay, this one here I'm going to keep just in case. It's not going to be for that build. But if I'm playing a build that does a lot of fire spell damage, well, you see that it's going to give me a lot of damage. So I'm going to keep that. What do you do? No, nothing. Okay. This here, I thought I would use that, but I'm not going to use that. Okay. This one I'm going to keep. Level 45. I'm going to keep that one also, 50. This is the one I want. Actually requires level 53. What level am I? 52, so it's just one level. This one is 50. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait one level. I'm going to keep this one. $50, 62, 59, 59, 59. So just one level to use this. Now, 200 int. I need a lot of int. So what I'm going to do is look for a better amulet. 11 to all attributes. Let's see what I have. something that gives me a lot of int. This one gives me a lot of int, gives me life, gives me fire resist, and plus 20 int. So, yeah. Definitely. $65 life, 97 life. The regen, I'm gonna miss the regen. Lightning and fire. So I'm gonna miss, I'm gonna have less lightning, but doesn't matter. So what's my, so I need 2 int. Just want to check something. 20 intelligence. Can I have more than 20 intelligence on it? I can have more. Yep. 15 to 20. So for this one, because I need 2 more intelligence, so 22. This one guarantees 26. It will cost me 2 chaos, but why? I don't care, because I have 52. So worth the while, because I will be able to equip this in when I'm going to be level 53, which is going to be major, really major. So let's go back to int. Come on, man. You know what? Let's go that way. Okay. $30. Got lucky on it. So there we go. So now my int is 208. When I'll be 53, I'll be able to equip that. It's going to be major. Just going to keep this. 24. Good. What's my stats? Okay, life 2059 with 167 energy shield. I now have okay armor 2400. So now my lightning resist is 104. I need 105, but it's just 1% under, so I'm good. Chaos is 24. A little bit of chaos is still very good. It's going to be amazing. And I have the level 16 version of Stone Golem that I will be able to use at 64, but the problem is now my dex. I have only 54. I'm just going to look at the requirements for this. 37. Yeah, I can level to just one more level, which means the requirement is 43 dex. I'm still good. Lock it back again. A little bit more attack speed for shield charge. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Bill Guide says to put this there. Put this. Cast an aura that grants bonuses to damage and critical strike chance to spells to you and your allies, and gives a chance to create consecrated ground against stronger enemies. So, you know, blah blah blah. So crit chance, and you and nearby allies deal 12% more spell damage. So zealotry is this here, I guess. Yeah. So now I have 3 buffs and a golem. What does the golem do? By the way, the golem is going to be like freaking crazy because he's going to be aggressive also. So golem grants 33 life regen per second and 20% increased defenses. Amazing. So let's look at my life regen actually. Life regen per second, 135. It's okay. It's okay. It's good. It's good. Oh man, when I'm gonna be able to use that, it's gonna be freaking amazing. All right, let's finish this act. So Chamber of Innocence, go leftmost. It says go leftmost and right, but it's leftmost. I just want to take that. So basically just shield charging in packs. So now my Vaal Absolution is ready, but I think it's more a panic button. Or basically you use it with bosses only. You want to make sure that it's available when you get to the boss. So even though the duration is very good, very long, I'm going to wait before I use it until I get to the boss. So my Absolution skill, it does okay damage. I know that because on white mobs they kill it instantly. Blue mobs sometimes one hit, sometimes two. So I know I'm okay. So even though Absolution is not really my DPS, it's supposed to be my minions that does all the work. I still do a lot of DPS with Absolution. Oh yeah, I forgot that I have a debuff, which is this here, Elemental Weakness. Totally forgot that I had that. So the boss. I'm gonna use my Vaal Absolution. Now I have this crazy minion with me. Holy Jesus. I could go get a coffee. I don't even need to be there. Jesus, this is crazy. And I don't even have a good wand. I'm a little bit excited right now. I don't even have the time to target mobs. There we go. Just in case they give movement speed. From here, go to Torch Courts. From there, go to Rune Square. Rune Square, tag waypoint, go to ossuary near waypoint. Let's do this. I guess here. This is another lead mechanic right here. Which am I going to do? Gonna explain? No, I'll do it another time. I just want to finish the act as fast as I can. Life regen, hasted. Yep. I didn't even see it. Let's go down. I'm pretty sure it's right. There's going to be a boss here, mini boss here. And often, this boss, I skip it. Because it doesn't seem so, but this boss is hard to kill, but it depends on the build you're playing. Some builds I play, very hard to kill. Some, like this one, not. Man, this build is freaking crazy. Where do you go from here? You go over there. What do you do? Chance to block in life? Yeah, let's go there. So here, here, and actually, go to town real quick. I just want to equip my thing. Jewels are something that you can put on your... I think I already talked about this earlier. Should I take this or the... Let's take the blue one. Identify... It's still okay. Nah, not gonna keep it. $36. So, minion damage and Holy Flame. Actually, I don't need Holy Flame. I really don't need the damage. So, only Clarity? Why? Oh, because this gives me int? Why is my int at 187? I know why. It's something here. 43 dex. Okay, let me just take care of that real quick. So I'm missing attributes because some of my gear are disabled, and it's because of Dex. So this here, I just need to replace this with a faster attack level 1. Faster attack. There we go. So let me replace that. Now, still missing some Dex. Pretty sure there's a dexterity node somewhere. Dexterity. Come on, give me something close. Okay, so there's one right here. 20 dex. So that means I have to remove something. Too bad. But I have no choice. So I will respec, remove this. Refund. And let's refund the last one I've put. Too bad. And take this and this for the 20 dex. Now my dex is 54. I could still put this back. And now I can equip. Perfect. Clarity. Just in case. I don't need that anymore. Scepters. Let's put scepters here. It requires level 64 and 62 dex. I don't need vitality anymore.
Greetings.
Sell that. Let's go back to my town portal and finish this. Put my buff. Square, attack waypoint, go to ossuary near waypoint. I'm pretty sure this is intentional. Look at the minimap, there's like a smiling face. I'm pretty sure they made this intentional. Pick up Sign of Purity and TP to town.
I shall raise this place of hard legacy.
Mechanic, in case he gives me the 5-link choice.
Choose what you wish.
Nope. there were a couple of circles on the ground. It was dangerous. Okay, so over here. If it's the first time, you take a lever, and there's a recipe right here. It's already unlocked. Down, talk to NPCs, go to Rune Square. Rune Square, go to Reliquary, down. There we go. Actually, the down part is not here. Just have to go to the end, and at the end go down. Down from here. Collect the 3 tooths, corners of zone, and TP to town. This, I think it's nothing. Wait a second. Yeah. So corner. Let's go to the right corner. There's one. Down. Pretty sure it's not there, but just in case. Yep. Actually, it's here. The other one is on the left. Using shrine.
Choose what you wish.
Talk to NPCs, go to Rune Square. Rune Square, go to Cathedral, rooftop, left.
Not all slaves. Yeah.
I'm gonna put back my skill here. And by the way, this is just temporary until I get it from gear. But for now, I need it. So normally what people do here, they reset the zone just to get more XP. I don't care. I won't do it. But that's what you're supposed to do. I'm just going to show you what they mean by left. It's here. When it opens up, you go left. Go to Apex. We're very close to the boss. I was stuck there. So I did my flame dash. I'll go up. There we go. Okay. So he does a lot of fire damage. Fire resist is good. Yeah, I'm ready. I have 2 health flats, very important. I'm good. Okay, let's concentrate here. Because sometimes I play hardcore and I die on this one. But I think I'm gonna be good. This build is freaking amazing. Vaal Absolution. I have to kill it 3 times. So 1 down, 2 to go. That's corrupted blood. What you see on the floor, that's corrupted blood. Debuff. I think we're done. Maybe another time. Yeah, another time. Debuff. I did a mistake there. But since I'm OP, didn't matter. There was something on the floor and I stayed there. I did not flame dash fast enough. If I would not have been OP, could have killed me. This is normal, by the way. If you think, oh, he died, no. It's normal. I resurrected. You always kind of die there. Going to Act 6. And like I said, in Act 6, there's a quest to get Lily in your hideout, which sells all the well, actually she's oh, I did not remember that she sells all the gems right away. Just not sure about that. No, it's probably because I already did the quest, I guess. Because if I remember well, there's a quest in Act 6 to have Lily in your hideouts to get access to all the gems, except the what's it called? There's special versions of gems that you get only from lab. You don't get those. I'll probably get to that when I get there. So I'm just gonna get that. Augments a rare item with a new. Oh, yeah. These are currency that you really don't get often. If we look, I only have 11, and it's like my third build. But they can be very good. Augments a rare item with a new random modifier. So let's say you have a yellow piece of gear which have an open suffix and open prefix, and you decide to benchcraft an open prefix, and you cannot benchcraft anything else because you can only benchcraft one prefix or one suffix. This will add a suffix to it if I have an open suffix on it, which I will not use. I prefer to keep them. Uh, so I'm trying to put this in my stash, but it says I already have it, so I'm going to sell it because I know I already have it.
Come to heal your
Stop the video there. See you guys in Act